Sergeant James Potter is an asset to this country and MCC. Would you please welcome Sergeant James Potter?
Hi, everybody. My speech isn't going to be as awesome as yours was. Thank you for that. That was beautiful. My name is Sergeant James Potter. I'm a little nervous. I don't usually speak in front of people too often. Usually when I am doing that, I'm usually yelling. So, I was born here in Muskegon. I graduated from Mona Shores High School. I actually work here at Muskegon Community College on third shift. I'm a custodian. Veterans Day to me is a time for all of us to get together and thank veterans of the past, the present, and the future. Future's right there. We see you guys. Good job out there today. I'm going to tell you a couple stories about me. I'm going to tell you about my two deployments over to Iraq. The first one was OIF 06-08. I didn't make it all the way to the 08 part. On May 26, 2008, at approximately 11:58 a.m., my truck and our convoy was hit by a four-stack, what we call EFPs, explosive form penetrators. Everybody in the truck was injured this day. I was the gunner at this time. It's kind of a hard subject for me to talk about in front of people. Nobody realized the truck was hit. We were in the middle of a conversation, and I didn't even realize the truck was hit. And just came a time where I thought it was too hot in the truck, so I jumped out of the top of the truck. And I kind of stumbled around. We were right inside of Sadr City, and I knew that was a bad place to be, especially in 2007. It's the most dangerous city in Iraq at that time. And when I turned around, I seen that the whole truck was just engulfed in flames. So I went back to the truck. When I opened the passenger side front door, our squad leader, Sergeant Krisha Brown, was up on her knees trying to climb over a burning radio mount because she couldn't get out. She's fine. She's married now. She lives in Chicago, Illinois. Once I got her out of the vehicle, I ran around the other side, and in the back was our interpreter. His name was Kiwi. He was Kurdish, but he was born and raised in Germany. He spoke 11 languages. He was 21 years old. Kiwi's face was so burnt that his eyelids were melted shut. Couldn't see where he was. When I got Kiwi out of the truck, I sat him down and told him to sit still, and everything was going to be okay. With the driver of the truck, all I could hear was him screaming. When I opened the door, all I seen was fire. I reached in to grab him.
That's okay.
I injured myself further getting him out of the truck. When I went to reach in to grab him, I couldn't move one of my hands. Now, I was injured from the elbow down. They almost took my arm from the elbow down because how bad it was injured, but it works now. When I got him out of the truck, he was missing both of his legs. I pulled him as far away from that truck as I could get him. I held his hand, and I held it, and I told him everything was going to be okay. I was yanking his arm all over the place, trying to get a tourniquet off my vest so I could stop the bleeding in his legs. And he just looked at me, he just kept saying, "Potter, Potter, Potter." And he finally stopped talking. And I thought he was gone. Well, they came and carried him away. 2 weeks later, I was in a hospital in North Carolina, and my phone rang. And it was him, Sergeant Philip Labonte. He asked me what I remembered that day, and I told him I remembered everything. When I asked him what he remembered, he told me he remembered everything. I said, "There's no way he could have remembered everything." He said, "You stopped talking to me." And he said, "I stopped talking to you because you looked like you were scared. And my arm was broken and you were yanking it all over." And he's a real American hero. Proud to say that I know him. And even though he lost both legs, he's got a really great spirit about it. He went down to Fort Sam down in Texas. And He said losing his legs was the best thing that ever happened to him. And it's kind of a funny story, because there was an intern working at the hospital in Fort Sam, and she taught him how to walk on his prosthetics. Then they're married now, and they're expecting. Yep. And that day I received a Purple Heart for my injuries, and then I received a Bronze Star of Valor going back to my friends. In 2010, I returned to Iraq for Operation New Dawn, 10 and 11. I was offered the opportunity to drive through Baghdad, past Sadr City one last time, and I drove through there with my head held high, proud, not one fear in the world, almost hoping they would start something. But I'm glad they didn't. And, it was my redemption. And I also got to say that I got to save other people on my second deployment. I received an Army Commendation Medal on my second deployment for over 200 combat missions, and I received another one for finding 2 IEDs on the side of the road that saved other convoys in an area we were supposed to be at in the first place. So I want to say thank you to all the veterans here today, all the veterans of the future, and to all the veterans that I've worked with in my past. Thank you.